I saw my best friend's dad with a girl obsessed with him since she was 12. The proof, I showed her mom exposed his disgusting secret and blew up their entire life. Plus one update. Hey everyone. So my best friend's name is Alex, and we're both 17 years old. When we were younger, around 11 or 12, we had this friend named Lauren. Alex has a really big house with a lot of cool stuff, so we would have a sleepover in her den about every week with a few other girls. During that time, Lauren started saying that she had a crush on Alex's dad. We all thought it was weird, but we just kind of ignored it. Then it got even weirder. She started saying that she wanted to have kids with him and everything. So, Alex finally talked to her and said she thought the whole thing was weird, and if she kept saying stuff like that, she wouldn't be able to come to her house anymore. Lauren stopped for a while and everything was fine, but then we just sort of naturally grew apart from her. We were still friends, but she didn't really come over anymore. She would still talk about Alex's dad, though, just not directly to Alex. At one point, she claimed she had given him a blow job, but he wasn't even in the country when she said it happened. He had been on vacation with Alex and her sisters. Anyway, yesterday my brother and I went to a mall that's kind of far away, and I saw Lauren and Alex's dad. They were clearly together and were acting really affectionate. My brother told me that we need to keep our mouths shut about this because it's none of our business. But I really don't see how I can't tell Alex about this. I know she's going to tell her mom if I tell her, but shouldn't her mom know? I feel like I'm betraying Alex if I don't tell her, and if she finds out I knew without telling her, it would end our friendship. Just for some extra info, yes, he is still married to Alex's mom. And he's not exactly 30, I just said 30s because I don't know exactly how old he is, but my dad is 43 and I know her dad is a little younger. I also have a picture of Alex's dad and Lauren together from the mall. Update. Hi everyone. I told Alex last Friday after school and showed her the picture. She immediately wanted to find Lauren and confront her, but once she calmed down, we decided we should go to Alex's mom first. Alex's mom is a really calm lady, but when we told her what I'd seen and I showed her the picture, she just kept repeating, "That son of a bitch, that son of a bitch," and started getting really upset. Apparently, Alex's dad had cheated on her mom before, and the girls he's been showing interest in have been getting younger and younger, so she's had suspicions for a while. At this point, I had left, but the rest of this is what Alex told me and what her mom told my mom. I had already told my mom about this whole situation right after I first posted. So, Alex's mom calls her dad and tells him, "You need to come home now." When she confronted him and said, "One of your daughter's friends saw you out with another woman," he immediately thought it was Lauren who had confronted her, as a way to blow up his spot and cause trouble in his marriage. So he immediately starts saying, "You know that girl Lauren has been causing issues for years. She's a liar. This is why we banned her from our house." He kept denying it. Even when Alex's mom told him it was Lauren who told her, he was still denying it. So she showed him the picture and he completely flipped out. Alex called me crying, and I could hear her parents screaming at each other, so she came to stay with us. According to my mom, Alex's mom kicked her dad out and said it was over. She told him he was never seeing the kids again and that she was going to call the cops. He started calling Alex, but she answered once and just said, "Don't freaking ever call me again," and then put his number on Do Not Disturb. Alex's mom called Lauren's mom, who also flipped out. She'd had her suspicions that something had been going on with Lauren, but Lauren was being super secretive, and her mom wasn't able to put it together until Alex's mom called and told her literally everything. This included all of the stuff Lauren had said when we were younger. Alex's mom told her to look for old notebooks or texts, and to talk to Lauren to see if they can find anything that would show he and Lauren had a relationship before she was 18. Lauren hasn't been in school since, but she sent both me and Alex nasty messages on WhatsApp. She said that we were bitches and that Alex is going to end up a fat C-word like her mom. For the record, her mom is gorgeous, and so is Alex. She basically told me that since I outed her relationship with Alex's dad, and she grossly called him by his first name, she was going to out me and Alex as lesbians. She actually called us gigantic lesbians, which was pretty funny. But whatever, we're not getting mad at her, because it sounds like some pretty messed up stuff might have happened to her. So even though I have my personal opinion about her right now, I really don't understand that much about psychology or anything, so I just really hope she gets help if she needs it. Alex and her mom are both doing as well as can be expected, I guess. Alex's mom got a lawyer and a therapist for Alex. Everyone at school knows what's going on and it's weird for her. But she's still going to school and not pretending like nothing is happening. She's talking to people about it if they ask her, so that helps. A few people are talking trash about Lauren, but mostly everyone agrees that Alex's dad is the biggest piece of you-know-what here. So that's the update. Alex's dad is kicked out. If they find proof he did stuff with Lauren before she was 18, or if she speaks up, they're going to go to the cops. I know Alex's mom already called the local department and told them her suspicions. Thanks for all the comments. My brother still thinks I should have kept my mouth shut. Ultimately, I'm happy I told Alex. Obviously not that this blew up the way it did. But I'm glad that everything is out in the open now, and everyone can start getting the help they need. Also, I think my brother didn't want me to tell because the mall where we saw them was pretty far away, and we weren't technically supposed to drive that far from home. So we got in a bit of trouble for that.